Be ready. Start. Learned counsel appearing for the parties vehemently states that the facts and issues involved in these matters are identical and can be disposed of by a common order. Statement is accepted. Para. Since the matters and issue involved the identical, we have taken the facts and submission are writ petition number 3393/2023. Para. In this bunch of petitions are predecessor of the petitioners late Maruti Ganu Sutar, who is a project affected person. His land was acquired by the state of Maharashtra for construction of Koina project in the year 1962. The said Mr. Maruti Ganu Sutar passed away, leaving behind him Mr. Kisan Govind Sutar in bracket grandson the petitioner here in bracket close. According to the petitioners, respondent number 1 formulated a scheme to rehabilitate the state said project affected person. Para. Under the said scheme, the displaced project affected person being affected are entitled for allotment of agricultural land as per the Maharashtra Project Affected Person Rehabilitation Act 1993 bracket for short the Rehabilitation Act bracket close. Para. On 15th March 1963, an award being award number LAQSR/69 came to be passed in favor of Mr. Maruti Ganu Sutar being the project affected persons at serial number 154 in Schedule E. It is the case of the petitioners that as per policy decision promulgated by the state government Maharashtra for resettlement of project affected person, the petitioner were offered compensation of rupees 209/13 and he also offered resettlement by allotment of an agricultural land as per the said Rehabilitation Act. The petitioner made a representation on 8 September 2020 and applied for agricultural plot of land as per the said scheme. According to the petitioner, the said application is still pending. Para. The petitioner filed this petition on 21st January 2021, inter alia praying for a writ of mandamus against the respondents to expeditiously allot the land to the petitioner as per the representation dated 8 September 2020. Writ petition are opposed by the learner AGF for the respondent state. Learner counsel for the petitioners in this bunch of petitions placed reliance on the judgment of this court delivered on 3rd December 2019 in writ petition number 565 of 2019. In case of Kishan Krishna Bagu Kadam and ORS versus State of Maharashtra and ORS and submitted that in the identical matter this court had granted such reliefs. Para. We have heard the learner counsel for the petitioner at length and we have considered the document annexed to the petition. We have also considered the additional documents filed by a petitioner in February 2022. Para. It is the case of the petitioner themselves that the land acquisition award was made in the year 1963 in favor of the predecessor of the petitioners. The petition is silent as to whether any compensation amount has been deposited at the instance of the petitioner for the purpose of allotment of the land. On the contrary, the averment made in the additional affidavit filed by the petitioner indicated that the Maharashtra Project Affected Persons Rehabilitation Act came into force in the year 1999, whereas the land was acquired in the year 1963. The condition of deposit of 65% compensation amount is not applicable in the petitioner case as the said Rehabilitation Act came into force in 1999. However, still the petitioner are willing and ready to deposit the 65% of compensation amount at the time of passing the award if at all court directs them to deposit the said amount before the allotment of alternate lands para. It is thus a common ground that the petitioner had accepted the entire compensation amount paid as per the provisions of the said Land Acquisition Act made in the year 1963, passed pursuant to the award dated 15th March 1963, passed in favor of the predecessor of the petitioner. Stop.